The Conjuring, Last Rites is the fourth, and seemingly final, chapter in the Conjuring series, meaning the pressure is on to end the Warren story in a satisfying way. Debuting over 10 years after the series premiered, The Conjuring, Last Rites will be audience's best chance to bid farewell to Ed, Patrick Wilson, and Lorraine, Vera Farmiga. Even if the overarching franchise continues elsewhere, such as with the upcoming The Conjuring TV series, this is expected to be the curtain call for the series' two central characters and their corner of the universe. There are plenty of reoccurring elements and characters beyond the Warrens who deserve their time in the spotlight. If this is indeed the final film of the central The Conjuring series, then some of the Warrens' most dangerous enemies and most important allies should return. Here are all the characters and elements of the Conjuring series that need to be a part of The Conjuring, Last Rites story. An appearance by familiar faces like Annabelle. It's time the Warrens re-encountered one of their most infamous foes. The success of the Conjuring series led to expansion through a number of spin-offs. This includes the Annabelle and the Nun series, which expanded on two of the Conjuring film's most iconic villains. The Annabelle doll remains one of the most noteworthy elements in the franchise, and it would be a shame if the Warrens never got the chance to face off with such a visually distinctive enemy one more time. It would go a long way to reaffirming the connective tissue of the franchise, especially if the Annabelle series continues in the future. 7. Judy Warren grows up. Judy's coming-of-age story arc needs to be concluded. The Warren family sitting around a dining room table in the Conjuring universe. One of the underlining elements of the Conjuring films has been the growth of Ed and Lorraine Warren's daughter, Judy. A sweet-natured girl, Judy shares her mother's natural aptitude for seeing and understanding the supernatural. Judy Warren was played by Sterling Jarrens in The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 and was recast with McKenna Grace for Annabelle Comes Home. That latter film was heavily focused on Judy, highlighting the trouble she faced at school growing up as the daughter of demonologists. Although Judy hasn't been confirmed to be returning for The Conjuring, Last Rites, it's unlikely the character won't appear in the film. Judy's development from a girl into a young woman has been a consistent element of the Conjuring films and would give the final entry in the apparent finale of the series a greater through line with the rest of the series. It would also help bridge the film to Annabelle Comes Home and could be the key to bringing Annabelle back into the fray. Related. Conjuring 4, what international cases the Warrens could solve. The Warrens went to London in The Conjuring 2. What other international cases of ghosts and demons could take them abroad in future movies? 6. The Warrens could train new demonologists. This could be the key to the Conjuring franchise's future. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga as Ed and Lorraine Warren looking at one another in The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It. In real life, Ed and Lorraine Warren trained several other demonologists. This included Phantasm Psychic Research founder Dave Considine, as well as their nephew John Zaffis. This could be an ideal story direction for the next film in the series. The Warrens aren't getting any younger and have survived plenty of close calls throughout the series. This was an especially prominent theme in The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which included Ed suffering a heart attack. The Conjuring, Last Rites should focus on the legacy of the pair, especially within the world of the films. Introducing new characters could be the key to continuing the series down the line, allowing the Conjuring franchise to go on even without the Warrens. The film could also tie this into a potential coming-of-age arc for Judy, with Ed and Lorraine teaching her the full extent of their knowledge and skills. This could also be the best way to quietly honor the impact the series has had on the horror genre over the last decade.